There's nothing wrong with organizing on the go. So yeah, we organizing on the go. Organizing on the go. Alright, y'all. So it's your girl Kelly K, aka Kayla, in the villain A. Tell me how you feeling. Also known as your sovereign celestial emperor, empress, or empress. Also known as your sovereign celestial judge. Cosmic, that is. Y'all, send prayers to Bangkok, send prayers to Myanmar, send prayers to everywhere that's been affected. There was an earthquake earlier, you guys, out here, and I had to pedangle. Okay, good thing you girls from California, so we know a thing or two about some drop. Get down, drop, stop, drop, and roll, and put your knees in between your head in between your knees and lock your fingers behind your neck. We was getting trained in school about all this shit, so I know exactly what to do. So I opened the door and got in between the door, and then my neighbors started coming outside, and then we all evacuated. So it was a lot going on earlier today. It was a lot going on. It's a lot going on. It always be a lot going on. But we're good. You just keep living. I don't know what to say. You just keep living. Shout outs to the people who was reporting it live on the spot, aka me and others. But and also sending, like I said, sending prayers on a serious note to people who may still be in the situation. Like they may still have, because there was a building that collapsed, and even though it was under construction, there weren't no like actual tenants living there. There were people who were working on the building in the construction, and they could be trapped, you know, or they are trapped. And it's just like, I don't even want to think about that, because their family and their friends are probably worried as fuck about them. Like, worried shitless. And that is just something that is hard to think about, because it's just like, what if it was, you know, not what if, but like, you know, not wishing on nobody, but like, you know, if you put yourself in that person's position, you will understand where they're coming from. You will understand, like, you know, how people feel about certain things, or how other people will feel about certain things. But yeah, it was crazy. Anyways, y'all, that doesn't stop the whole Thailand from being a good place. It's a good place. It's just this, and this doesn't even happen often. This was like a hello, what? It really was like a hello. Because it doesn't happen. Like, local Thai people say that it doesn't happen. Like, you know what I mean? So I'm just like, okay. But also, thank you. I was praying to the ancestors. I was praying to Buddha. I was praying to God. I was praying to Allah. I was praying. I ran down the list and ran back up it. Angels, ancestors, everybody was on there. I prayed for people in the book, and I was like, I hope everybody okay. Because I know how it be sometimes. My nose is itching. You could be getting allergies, y'all. There could be some sort of sinus, something going on with your sinuses. There could be something like that. I'm hearing, but in my leg. I don't know what shit got me now. Percocets in my leg. Somebody is doing drugs. I'm not gonna say that part. Definitely not gonna say that part. Somebody could be around somebody that does drugs, or around people that does drugs. I'll say that. Maybe they don't do it, but they're around people. They're around some fiends. There's fiend activity and behavior. There's something here about someone realizing what they could have manifested, something that they want to manifest again, but it requires an apology, or it requires like a miracle, basically. But somebody keeps getting this on their mental, a dream that they keep getting of them letting their guard down to this, and you know, being in their light energy, and actually they could see something that would be manifested, but it will require them to change their perspective in order to manifest something. Something's also getting balanced out. Okay, what's the vibe check? What's the live chat for my collective? What's up, baby? Dreams. Pay attention to your dreams right now. Reality could also be kind of trippy. You are gifted, okay? You have premonitions in your dreams. You could see like 3 months ahead in your dreams, okay? I feel like there's a dream that's coming in that's going to let you know of something that's happening. Yeah, in 3 months, spirit guides, divine protection. Okay, so there's something here that you could see happening in 3 months, or that you're seeing that's going to happen. You see this in your dreams. There's some sort of blessing that's coming towards you. I feel like this is protected. Yeah, Jupiter energy. That's the blessing, okay? It's coming straight from Jupiter. Blessings come from Jupiter. This is travel, yep. You may have Jupiter in Sagittarius, or you have Jupiter in your 9th house. Yeah, this has something to do with like travel, gaining knowledge, experience, wisdom. This could be somewhere that you're called to travel because of a soulmate, yeah. You may be called to travel somewhere here within the next 3 months because of a soulmate. Or there's a soul group or soul family that's calling you. These are energies that are not toxic. These are energies that are part of your future. These are energies that are part of what you have destined to do, and they're not going to work against you. They're going to work in your favor here. It's like these are people that think like you. My bad, y'all. My nose just itches so bad right now. It's people that look like you. Okay, there may be some sort of false twin flame situation here. Oh, my nose is itching, y'all. Oh my God, my nose is itching so bad. My nose is itching. You could look at yourself. You may change. Something could be very noticeable. So you're changing. You're morphing. Mighty morphing. You're shifting. Reality shifting. Hell, it could be an actual shapeshifter here. Okay, yeah, no, you got something really good coming towards you, baby. You've been thinking about this for a young minute. You could be hearing about this or seeing this. This could be somebody in your family that is also successful, or somebody that is friends with your family that's successful here. Yeah, you know somebody. You don't know that you know somebody, but you know somebody. You could get information before the public gets it. Who are you? You could get information before the public gets it. Like before press releases or, okay. This is something that you've been thinking about. Whatever your dreams are is something that you've been thinking about, that you've been curious about, you daydream about. For some of y'all, this is definitely a move. This is also like what direction you're going in, what you're going to be doing. Yeah, this is a move. Somebody here wants to move. I'm telling you, you could either be moving to a new love situation or with a new lover, or this could be moving away from an old lover. I definitely feel that. Somebody's ready to move. There's an actual move, okay? This is literally like you are traveling across the country. There could be a group of people. This could be a group trip or something here. This could be something that you're not telling people about. So maybe we're going to keep it on the hush, okay? But whatever this is, you've made peace with this emotionally. You could be doing this alone, too. Okay? Yeah. There may even be somebody moving across the world towards you. But I feel like this could be an invitation that you get to go somewhere, do something to somebody. Okay, they're like, no, don't say too much. Okay, I can't say too much about this person. Because if I would have told you, it would have been a dead giveaway is what they said. But yeah, okay. So you traveling here. You traveling here, yeah. Okay, for some of you guys, if you're moving away from a person, it feels like you're blocking this person. You know what this person did. They know what they did. This person kind of wants to bypass something, but there's a major thing that you revealed about them or that you found out that you were right about, and it puts you in this Queen of Swords energy, cutting them out, being cold. Yeah, not you're not being supportive like you usually are. You kind of like on the I don't give a fuck energy, letting it go, let the commitment go, let the relationship go, moving forward. Like you just want some like, well, see you never, okay? But somebody knows what they did and you know what they did. That's so I don't know if they gonna try to fight for you. They may make that decision later on after being very indecisive. They may make a decision to fight for you. But this person knows what they did and they know like, yeah, they was doing too much with this two of pentacles. This is what they was doing. It's like if you already got this, try to see if you can fix this and make this right. You trying to do this and this at the same time is not working. This could have interrupted their work or caused some sort of you may not have known this, but somebody was there was a spiritual test. Somebody was being spiritually tested in regards to a certain relationship or connection to get out of it, to evolve, okay, to take a leap of faith on what they want to do, their faith, okay, or have faith and be committed to their faith. But it's like in the process of that happening, that's what was supposed to happen. But in the process of that happening, this person's true colors got revealed. Yeah, their energy got revealed. That they like convenience. Okay, they like convenience. They don't like to have to put in the work or do too much. So they were blocking their own intuition, which was trying to help them to learn a lesson so they can actually get what they want. So somebody start showing their true colors. Okay. Tell me about Jupiter with travel. Because I feel like this is what you're doing now. You're like, okay, we might have to use a different deck. But I feel like you're traveling now. Some of y'all, this is literal. You are literally traveling. Okay, you could be traveling right now. This feels like some sort of angelic advice or guidance. Tell me about this. I feel like some of y'all trying to keep this on the low. But you're manifesting this shit with the magician. Oh, yes, baby. The universe is manifesting this. Whenever we get, like, the cards, like, majors, like the chariot, the world, the lovers next to each other, that's, like, the universe is taking over, okay? The universe is taking the wheel. You're manifesting signs of this. You're manifesting like seeing little things of you could be doing this right now. Yeah, you're seeing signs of something here is what I'm getting. Let me see here. You got to open yourself up to your gifts because I feel like you're getting signs. You could be meditating. You're getting information. Okay, it feels like there's something deeper going on where maybe whoever this is that you were connected with or whatever, it feels like this energy could have been something that you were used to as a part of a toxic family or household or upbringing in some way, shape, or form, and spirit is wanting you to not go in that direction. So you're manifesting some sort of healing connection or evolved connection. Okay, you may be like you're upgrading. Okay, yeah, I feel like you're upgrading. You're going through an upgrade. This is a divine intervention, but you're upgrading, is what I'm getting here. That's like you're upgrading your timeline. Yeah. With the Seven of Swords reversed, this has to do with you seeing a lot of truth about who you've been putting energy into and who's been slowing you down and not appreciating you for who you truly are, which is the Empress. Okay? Like, how dare you not appreciate the Empress? So I feel like there's something about a lot of forward movement with your ancestors coming in, calling justice, because you've done the work here. And there's also things that you're learning and doing work on as well from childhood, okay? They're saying be aware of gossiping. Gossiping could be something that you may struggle with. Be aware of gossiping. But they do want to teach you how to heal. They are teaching you how to heal. Yeah, so this is an ancestor. There's an ancestor that is like moving. Yeah, this ancestor mean business. The Empress with the Ace of Wands. Okay, you have the Eight of Wands to the Ten of Pentacles. To me, this is you having advanced movement towards your future because you have an ancestor, the Empress with the Queen of Wands, who's coming in and like, you know, enacting, enforcing a spiritual contract or spiritual law or spiritual union that is supposed to happen. It's something that you're supposed to be doing right now. And your ancestors like, what's the fucking holdup? And then your ancestor come and see it's just a bunch of bullshit. Your ancestors like, nah, let's get, yeah, there's haters here that are disappointed that things are changing, okay? That you're changing, that something's changing for them, all right? Like they don't get to be haters. They don't get to, yeah. There's people here that may have attacked you emotionally. Um, this could even been, I'm hearing calculated, like attacking you in calculated ways. These people are suffering. You got haters here that they're keeping a big secret, and I feel like the secret is that there's a tower happening. Like somebody's going off, somebody is spazzing out, somebody is crashing out on some motherfuckers, or somebody's having a tower because someone moved on. Okay? Somebody's spazzing out because someone moved on here and took their energy. Someone's not saying anything or someone's being silent right now. So another person's kind of spazzing out. I feel like it's some shit that's going on that has to do with like someone hating on you. Maybe there's a hater that knows about you, and there's something that you could have exposed with the moon card in reverse, or that you know that makes them feel disappointed because it has to do with this emperor, or this emperor could be disappointed. Somebody's like the energy's healing. It's something where there's a bunch, like a trail of people that are attached to each other that are upset about something that you're doing, or you know, like feeling some sort of way about whatever it is you got going on for some reason. Tell me about Jupiter with travel and Akashic records with Soulmate North Node. Yeah, let's get down to the facts. Tell me about this Jupiter with travel. This is what's happening right now in your current energy. So you're feeling like it's time to, you're getting a feeling like it's time to go, it's time to move. You could be getting a invitation to go with someone here. There could be somebody that wants to take you somewhere, or they're going on a trip. There could be extra ticket. There's something where you're feeling called to move somewhere, go somewhere, because there are connections, equal reciprocity, the connections that you've been manifesting, desiring, and wanting. You're going to find those connections like wherever it is that you're feeling called to go. That's why you feel called to go there, okay? Yeah. There's some blockage, a little bit of blockage here, but I feel like your ancestors and your spirit guides are helping you. Yeah. There's also something here where be aware of someone here, even a friend that is friends with you because they want to know more information about a conflict or something that happened that you are wanting to keep private. Just be mindful of boundaries, even like people want to know more about you than you're willing to share, or wanting to know more about how you feel about certain things. Be aware of these energies. These are energies that probably need to evolve. These are energies that probably live in regret, okay, about their energy, what they've done or what they're doing. Be aware here. These are like not developed energies or people that may try to connect with you, but they may look or act like they have their shit together, okay? And they could have people fucking watching them, stalking them. They may have a whole lot of other shit that you're not aware of. There may be even people that are reaching out to you with this energy of trying to get to know you, but they don't know what, you know what I'm saying? They don't know what to expect, who you are. You're just very honest. You're very honest and transparent about your past. You're very honest and transparent about your past. I also feel like that's the kind of people that you're going to be connecting with, is people that are honest and transparent about their past. And I do feel like there's going to be people acting like they're honest and transparent because they're hoping to get back in your energy, get back in your good graces or something. This could be somebody that's been excommunicated, exiled. This could be somebody, yeah. I feel like you're healing. This is your vibe check. I feel like you're healing your bloodline, your ancestors, your lineage, your generation. Like you're meant to be a light to bring the generations out of conflict and be able to go where they, yeah, like manifest what they want to manifest, create what they want to create. You're helping people, you're teaching people to do that. Whether or not you directly tell them manifest what you want to manifest, or if you tell them here's how to manifest, or if you be like, hey, I'm at this place that I manifested, it's like whatever, however you do it, that's just how you do it. But the essence of what you're doing is teaching people how to manifest. Because people are going to figure out their way to be doing whatever it is maybe that you're doing, or if they feel called or inspired, they're going to figure out a way to do whatever it is they're supposed to be doing. So there's something about you being inspirational here. Educational and inspirational. You educational and you inspirational. And there are definitely people who don't want to see you winning. Okay, even fake people that talk to you, say things to you, try to even manifest things towards you or about you. They don't want to see you winning. That is you. You're not wrong about that. Don't worry about them though, because you have new opportunities and new stabilities. There's definitely people that don't want to see you winning, but they say hi to you, they smile at you, all kind of weird ass shit, you know? But you just got to keep it pushing on them and just know that you're going to win regardless, because that's just what it is. The blessing has your name on it, you know? That's just what it is. All right, let's see what's going on with this energy around this solar eclipse in the sign of Aries. Ooh, this giving like the real from the real, the fake from the fake. Like we gonna see the real in this motherfucker. Who really out here with the shit, and who just out here, you know, pretending. Okay, chasing clout. Who out here doing just cuz? All right, let's see. Let's get some energy. I kind of want to see what's going on with. I like this deck for this. What's going on with this solar eclipse in the sign of Aries? You may do something here that is going to go past a limitation that maybe certain people around you, even your family, friends, and people that you don't know, have not been able to get past. It's like you're going past a threshold because you find the lesson, you find what spirit wants you to do, you stay present, and you jump into a situation. There's something that you could be jumping into here soon, or something that you will be jumping into, and it feels like it's going to put you in a totally different place than where you are right now. Yes, pay attention. You are literally, like, I'm getting like you're literally so observant. I'm seeing release attachments with authenticity. I feel like you're so observant even to the subtle things, or like the subtle signs that you feel when it comes to people, places, things. You really know how to pay attention to yourself. Yeah, you have a warrior spirit. That's what I was saying. You like a soldier. You've been through some shit, but like you ain't never let that stop you. It actually made you better. And also I'm getting that that's like that's what you regard yourself as. Yeah, I feel like you're somebody that also is very strategic when you plan things, but really it's not even about the strategy all the time. Sometimes it's about the power to execute the vision, or like the heart, the bravery. You have all of these beautiful qualities and concepts. And there's something about you also needing to pay attention and accept whatever it is that you're seeing for what it is, so that you can go along with the best, you know, option. It says acceptance would consider the options. Yeah, because I see that there may be some time where you have to release an attachment to a person, place, situation, whatever, and just go with what makes you feel a good energy, or like, yes, I need to do this. What's up, levies? What's up, levies? Yeah. There's also this energy you have of protecting yourself. You know how to protect yourself and step back to see if something is worth your time or energy or not. You always are the type of person that likes to take the high road, okay? Because you're connected to your intuition. You can see where that's going to take you, where that leads, all right? You have a new beginning here with this solar eclipse, is basically what I'm seeing. And I feel like all these different things that you're experiencing, all these different scenarios and situations that you're experiencing are leading you somewhere, but you just don't know where it's leading you. Tell me about pay attention with release attachments. Yeah, I feel like you need to pay attention to people's words at this time, what they're saying. your thoughts as well. Pay attention to your own thoughts. Yeah, because I feel like there's two people thinking about each other. There's two people. I'm seeing the King and Queen of Swords here. There's two people thinking about each other. I feel like one person is just matching another person's energy. I feel like one person's actually thinking for themselves. The other person is just matching energy. They may have some sort of clarity of what the other person's thinking or what the other person's going to say or do. Okay? But this person is more so feeling like they want to, yeah, somebody's fantasizing. Okay, so I feel like you're thinking about yourself. You're keeping your thoughts to yourself. You're thinking about yourself. And somebody here is thinking about you in regret or in this energy of like what I would have done, what I should have done. Yeah. Somebody here is thinking about you in regret. They're stressed out about someone else abandoning them or some other situation abandoning them. This is someone here that's trying to come back into some sort of situation with you. So pay attention to things where you're feeling other people's energy of them wanting to come back to this connection or come back to this situation and try to learn the lesson or, you know, whatever. And I feel like you're just doing your own thing, thinking about the things that you want to do. Okay, you're just kind of, yeah, you're thinking about the things that you're going to do, the blessing that you're going to be or receive or give, okay? And you're thinking about your own things here, is what I'm getting here. But somebody keeps thinking about being back in some sort of situation with you. There could have been a third party situation holding this person back from coming toward you. But, you know, I don't feel like that's like, if that's what's going on, then that's what it is. I don't feel like that's, yeah, this is somebody from your past, okay? So this is, yeah, so this could be a spiritual lesson that you're learning. I feel like you definitely are moving forward here. You've learned your lesson. There's yeah, because there's two different energies. Yep. You are not wrong with what you're feeling, especially because there's a Venus retrograde and Mercury retrograde. It is strong. Okay, this is like a super, you feel me? It's strong. Someone is thinking about how there was a third party that held them back from moving towards you, communicating with you, talking to you. But it's like they're thinking about that now after this situation with them, this third party has already run its course. It's already ended. Now they're thinking about how they, you know what I'm saying? And now they're starting to feel some sort of passion. They could have even told this third party that they had this passion for you. They didn't want this third party to feel a sense of regret though, so they may have lied or like covered up what they were really feeling about why they were talking about you. They could have said something like, oh, this person just can't get over me, whatever, but they're really like thinking about you. And you know what I'm saying? This third party knew what was up though. Like this third party could feel that it wasn't what they were initially saying. They really feel like they missed out on the opportunity, and this third party knew that, and you know, whatever. There's something about you continuing to release attachments, thinking for yourself, thinking independently, taking action to be kind and generous to others. This is putting you in your emperor energy. This is either attracting more opportunities towards you. This is you rejecting some sort of regret, like you're not going to have regret about something because you genuinely do kind gestures for others or you're genuinely a kind or good person. So this is more so about you. You're kind of like, you're irreplaceable because your energy, you power yourself. You're self-made, self-power, like you power yourself. But I feel like your ancestors, God, you know, they all have a energy that, you know, you receive energy from. But it's something about you being self-made, like self-powered is what it's giving. Not that you are completely self-powered, but like, yeah. And then I feel like you're attracting something here. What I'm kind of getting is that there's a person that wants to take the place of someone that they know that is coming towards you. They want to be this person that can come in and bring you an opportunity, but they've already played the bad guy in your life, so it's like they can't play the, you know what I'm saying? They can't play the savior role when they've already played the bad guy in your life. Someone could be upset about that. They're mad because they can't lie anymore, or like somebody's hoping you'll just drop it and let it go, and then y'all can be cool again. They're thinking about this. Tell me about authenticity with warrior spirit. Now, this could be a friend, a family member. This could be somebody here that you had to separate from as far as a relationship. It could even be a coworker. Tell me about authenticity with warrior spirit. Yeah. This is the energy that you're in right now. Like, you genuinely are who you say you are, who you, like, you're not somebody that lies and makes it seem like, oh, I'm this or I'm that. No, like, you genuinely are who you say you are. Okay? You're authentic to whatever, yeah. You have authentic emotions with this King of Cups energy. Yeah, we got the Sun card. You're yourself. You are literally yourself. People literally or genuinely are attracted to your light, your energy, even if they don't want to be here. Even if they don't want to be attracted to your light energy, they are, okay? You have people that, like, literally tell you, oh my God, I love your energy. I feel your energy. Like, that's a rare compliment to get. You seem to always get a compliment of, I feel your energy. I love your energy. Not a lot of people get this kind of compliment. I hope you know, but people can feel your energy. People find you attractive, okay? And I feel like the people who are being fake regret doing that because now they don't have access to your energy. You may have people that want to be cool with you or friends with you right away, but there's something about your energy I'm getting here. During this solar eclipse, your energy is going to be enlightened, and there's something around friends here that's going to be enlightened to you as well. So just be aware. There could be things around old lovers, relationships, but friends. But there's something where it's like you don't depend on people from your past, or you don't look at something like you need to depend on people from your past or old relationships or connections. You are like somebody that keeps coming up with ideas or things, even old lovers. You're somebody that keeps coming up with old, like, I mean, not old. See, their energy be trying to come in your energy, but you're the type of person that thinks of ideas and makes plans all on your own. Like, you're not someone that has to be led or guided to what to do. I feel like you could leave you alone for like, I could leave you alone for like a year. You gonna come up with some plan and do that shit. You gonna end up being somewhere else in a whole year. It's very hard to tie you down. Okay, we're gonna get the word on the street about you after we get this message, but I guess there's a word on the street, but we don't get the word on the street. What's the word about you? Because there's some words. But I just feel like people genuinely like see you as somebody that they want to connect to or will be connecting to. People love your energy. Tell me about acceptance. Would consider the option. So there's something here that you may be not wanting to see, or something that you wasn't wanting to look at here. I feel like now you're looking at it. There may be something that you have a different perspective on. Okay, yeah, this has to do, I feel like this has to do with a lover. This could also be something that's changing. Be aware right now. Right now could be the time where people are really literally doing what they're very passionate about doing. They could be doing things that pertain to work, career, family, whatever it is, school, like what they need to learn. This could also be a change of plan. Something could change. The plan could change. Okay, something could be changing. I'm also getting if there's someone in your family that you knew by a certain name, their name could be changing, okay? Their name could be changing. Something could be changing. You may be somehow run across somebody you haven't seen in a long time. They no longer look the same. Their name has changed. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a thing. But if this is a plan, something could change in the plan, but it's going to give you other options. You'll have other options, or you should consider other options. There may be something that you know you should not go towards. You know something's done, it ran its course. Something ran its course, so you can see that something's not an option here. Okay, but just keep having clarity in yourself, knowing who you are with this Nine of Pentacles, because you are definitely someone that can get yourself out of situations. Like, you don't need a whole posse or a group. You can literally get yourself into or out of situations fairly simple. That's like an ability of yours. That could be a spiritual gift, or Something may change, okay, with this tower. There may be a plan here. You may realize why certain plans didn't work out. That's actually what I'm getting. What you could be seeing with this solar eclipse in Aries is why certain shit didn't work out. Yeah. Why certain shit didn't work out. This may give you some sort of clarity about yourself, that you choose the options that are good. You choose the good options, or, you know, you emotionally committed to something that you chose. And you're happy that you did that. Your energy is coming off as like the Emperor. Yeah, you let your heart lead sometimes, but it doesn't lead you wrong. It's actually leading you to the Empress as the Emperor. Okay, so yeah. Yep, so you think that you're wild, there's somebody that's wilder, okay? You think that you're like crazy, oh, it's somebody to match your crazy. You meeting somebody at the finish line, you're meeting somebody at a destination, you're meeting somebody somewhere that you thought like, oh, I'm crazy to do this. Well, guess what? You're gonna meet somebody that's crazy to do that shit too. Hello. We're gonna get the word on the street. What's the word? But yeah, I feel like something really good is happening for you. There's a new beginning or a fresh start here. There's something about you being clear about who you are, knowing who you are. All right. You could even be meeting somebody that's going to give you a different perspective about why something popped off the way that it did. There could definitely be people's energy being exposed to you, like the truth being exposed for what it is. And that's okay. You know, that's okay. That's just how the cookie crumbles. You know what I mean? It's how the cookie crumbles, babe. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. It's something about there's a split, like there's a timeline difference or split, and there's some energy of a person or someone here watching you. Someone here watching, or like keeping an eye on you. You can pick up on this or feel this your damn self. But this is exactly what this is. All right, let's see what the word around is going around about you. What's the word about collective? What's the going on? Word around the street. Spirit wants you to be present more and have gratitude. You will have a lot of things to be grateful for. Don't worry. I want to see what's the word around town. What's the word around town about my collective? It says return to sender. You're getting a blessed check, or there's money or blessings must be coming towards you. A word around town is that you're exposing someone. Somebody is being caught up as a snake, but I don't think that that's you being caught up as a snake. I think that something is getting exposed about someone else. So you could have said something about someone being a snake. The person that was sending spells towards you is going right back to them because you're protected, and it just keeps leading them down a path that they're supposed to go on, where it makes them look like the obsessed one. It makes you look like the person that obviously is. So there could be something about if somebody's been copying your work, or if somebody's been plagiarizing. Okay, yeah. They know not to play with you. They know not to play with you. You could have gave off a couple of different warnings, okay, to let people know. You could have also called back your power. You did something here. Yeah, you gave people a couple different warnings here that they're acting like they mad that they can't be you. But word around the street is that you're at peace. You're loving yourself. Things like word around I'm getting like there's something not like we got goddess. Word around the town and the street is that you're a goddess, you're a chosen one, you call back your power. You know how to call back your power here. You're somebody that if the pressure is put on you, you're gonna get the job done. You're courageous, you have a heart of gold. All of that. There's other people here that are kind of recognizing, maybe by example, that you're not the one to fuck with. Some way, somehow that's happening. Let's check it out. What's the word around the town about you? What's up, Crystal? Word around the town is that you have some sort of, yeah, you the Ace of Swords. You're the truth. So you real, you speak the truth. You're not on a bullshit. Like, you could be, I'm hearing like, yeah, like you lay down the law or something. You speak the law, you lay down the law, you know the law. You're self-aware. You got some sort of, yeah, you got some sort of tricky, people are looking at you real tricky. Okay? Like, you know when to lay down the law. Yeah, people are looking at you very tricky because you speak the truth when it comes to your decisions. You're honest about why you make certain decisions, or you're aware of what decision to make to cause justice, to balance something out. And it's like, what you say be right. And that's where people be wanting to come back towards you and be like, ooh, but yeah, what you say be right. And I feel like people even have considered that maybe perhaps you were throwing some sort of blame, or that you were speaking on a situation as it pertains to them, and they were right. You were doing that. Like, it's something about you, you real bold. But I feel like there's people that are mad they can't be you because you have movement. With the Wheel of Fortune here and the Eight of Wands, you have movement. It's like you are connecting to the right people, you know the right people. Yeah, you have connections. This may not even be like physical. Like, these are connections that you don't even have yet. So somebody feels like you're connected. You haven't even met all the people you're going to meet or do all the things you're going to do, or, you know what I'm saying? But you just in this energy, you move how you move. You move in a certain way. You got movement. The way that you move, the way that you make moves, take action, you do so with confidence. And they're very grand gestures. Yeah. So, and you get what you want. Yeah, and you get what you want. It's like you say what you say. You tell people, I'm gonna do this, and then you have the confidence to back it up. It's a no-brainer for you. You've done this shit 100 times. You keep doing this. You can do this back to back. But there's also something that pertains to your healing as well, being able to heal from situations, learning how to heal, learning how, like, appreciating blessings, having the motivation and the energy to follow your path. You have a certain path in life. You're meant to be a healer. You're a starseed. You have your own business, or you're meant to have your own business or open up your own practice, is what I'm getting. That's the word on the street. Like, people can see this about you. People see that you're like somebody that turns things around to work in your favor. And you're very confident about whatever the fuck you say you gonna do. Okay? Like, you really is gonna do that shit. If you say you gonna pull up to somebody's house, you really gonna pull up to their house. If you say, like, fuck you, I'm gonna be a millionaire, I'll forget about you, you really gonna be like, fuck you, I'm a millionaire, okay? Because like I said, you could be running your own business or have your own business here, and you can make a lot of money here. There may be people that want to do these things, but they don't. It's something about some people say these things and then they don't do them. So it just turns out, it looks like it's just a fantasy. Like, yeah, it's just a fantasy here. Somebody looks like they just... Nobody ever sees the result of their action. This person feels rejected. Somebody has a one-sided maybe competition with you that I'm picking up on, that feels some sort of way because something that they're doing isn't popping, or it's not popping like how your shit is popping. Tell me about Goddess. Word on the street is that you're somebody here that is into esoteric knowledge, or you have esoteric knowledge. You know how to shift timelines. All right, people are seeing you as somebody that knows how to change things, make things work in your favor. All right, what's the word around town about this goddess energy? There's an emperor here that's planning or preparing to take some sort of energy to, like, make an offer towards you. Yeah, because they know that you're a chosen one. They want to manifest something with you, or they want to manifest something, and they know that you know. you know how to manifest, or you know how to bring something to fruition. Something about your energy can help them see something that they wouldn't be able to see if you weren't there. And they may want to, hey, can I, yeah, that's what I'm getting here. Somebody feels like you would be the perfect person for a position, a role, a spot, okay, an opportunity. Somebody else could have gotten left out of this opportunity or walked away from this opportunity, or they could have been disqualified from an opportunity here. But something here is meant for you. There's an opportunity or something meant for you here is what I'm seeing. That you're meant to go ahead and go forward. And there's going to be disappointment. There may have even been disappointment or be disappointment because there's people that have already tried to do this and failed, but I don't feel like there's failure for you. I feel like this turns into you having your own business, or this turns into something for you. So you got people that kind of know or see something here coming through to you. Word around town is that somebody's planning on offering you some sort of Ace of Pentacles, some sort of support, or sowing a seed of support here. But having you to work together, like, hey, I know that you're good at spotting this out, doing this research. Can you help me so I know moving forward what to do? This person may have been in the opposite shoes that you have been dealt with. This person may have been defending the wrong person, like they were protecting the wrong person in a situation. This is somebody that they should have called out or said, you know, that this person's not good to work with, but they didn't. They protected the villain or the enemy unbeknownst to them, and the enemy stabbed them in the back, and they regret protecting the enemy. Or this person caused like tower moments, resistance, arguments, fights, because this person was meant to be released. They weren't meant to be kept on to. This person definitely received some sort of benefits from being friends or family or whatever to whoever this is that's coming towards you. They received some sort of benefit. So this person is always kind of like unsure about maybe taking action towards people, or they may be unsure about giving to people because they've dealt with some sort of situation that's prominent in their past. But I feel like this person's made peace with their past, and I feel like they don't want this to hold them back from meeting cool people. They've decided to kind of like walk away from this, be at peace with this, let it go. And there's something about, I feel like someone here is curious. Someone here is curious to like have a kind of, I don't know, somebody may be curious to like, I don't know if somebody's coming towards you with this, but I kind of see that. But yeah, word on the street is that you're believing in yourself, you're doing your own thing, you're inspiring, you're confident, you're taking actions on what the fuck you want to do. You are definitely someone who speaks your truth, and then it happens, and I feel like people see that. But for some of you, I feel like people don't want you to know that they see that about you. They don't want you to know that they can see that something that you say or whatever it is that you do be coming to life. For some reason, they don't want you to know that. You may have a calling on your life. You could be a prophet, okay? But like things that you do in your life are usually victorious. They usually turn out successful unless it's like you're dealing with people who have ill intentions and you just don't know it. Because spirit will never bless that, because that's not intended to bless you. If you were to get whatever you wanted to get from that, somebody would do some foul, shady shit. So spirit will never bless any unions or any energies that are not in good alignment with you or your energy. No fake friends, fake energies. It'll never be blessed. Like, it'll never work out. It just will never come together. If it's meant for you, you won't be able to miss it. You won't. You will have to hide to ignore what's meant for you, okay? So that's what Spirit wants you to know. I wonder what else. What else was I gonna check and see? I guess that's it, y'all. I guess that's it. that's been the message. That's been the message, collective. That's your little tea for today. I will be doing late night love messages when it's late night. When it's late night, I'll do late night love messages. However, it will be daytime for me. Yeah, if you guys want to check out the retreats, the link is in the bio to sign up. I think that's it. I think we're done, y'all. We don't have to do too much this time around. We're done. Y'all, that's the energy I'm getting for this solar eclipse energy. You bossing up, you being recognized, you doing your thing. You out here shining and stunting, okay? So keep doing your thing. I love you guys. Mwah. Thank you for joining my live. And I'll talk to y'all later. And pray for Thailand, y'all. Pray for Miramore. Pray for all these areas because, girl, what is they doing? I don't know. And I'm not with it. All right. I love you guys. Peace.